Welcome back to our third annual Podmas. Oh my gosh, it is so much fun, and I'm so excited for my mini today. Um, in case you don't know, I'm Isa, and I'm one of the co-hosts of Likewise. And yeah, we are so stoked to be bringing Podmas back for a third year. This year is a little bit different because truthfully, doing 12 episodes in 12 days is a lot. Back to back to back to back to back, recording and editing, and it's a lot. And so Sam and I thought it would be a little easier, prevent burnout, and more fun to do instead of 12 straight days of episodes to do 3 episodes a week, all 4 weeks of December. So Sam is releasing episodes on Tuesdays, I'm releasing episodes on Thursdays, and we have a joint full length episode coming every Saturday of the month. We are so excited for this. It's going to be so fun. We're so glad you're here, and we can't wait to spread Christmas cheer. Oh man, I so wish I came up with that, but Sam did just right off the dome in her mini. If you haven't listened to it yet, please go listen. It is so good. It's just so much fun. I love listening to her minis. She always has really great things to say, and I learn so much. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, and I get inspired. So love that. Um, we usually do a fun little beverage, or like we say, like what our fun little beverage of the episode is. I do not have one because honesty hour, I totally forgot about this. So I am recording at 7 p.m. on Thursday, December 4th. My episode was supposed to go out like 12 hours ago. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst. But we're here and I'm very excited. So today I thought I'd bring you a little bit of season's greetings. My vision for this episode is kind of like a postcard, like a winter postcard moment, because I, oh man, so much has happened in the past many months. And like I've been across the country, I have gone to Arizona. Okay, maybe not a lot has happened, but it feels like a lot. And so today is just my little postcard from me to you, and it just happens to be in winter. So it's time to get holly jolly. Ah! I know we kind of went through a little recap episode of where we've been and why we were on hiatus and all those things a couple regular episodes ago, or our first episode back, actually. And I just somehow failed to mention, I don't know where it was because I'm obsessed with it now. I forgot to mention that my sister and I went to New York in August. Yeah, so I went to camp. I was a dean at kids camp. I took the weekend off, and then at high school camp I was a cabin leader, and immediately after camp, literally did not go home. My mom brought my packed suitcase when she picked me up and took me to the airport, and I flew to Boston to meet my sister, and that's a whole other story. And so we met in Boston, we slept, and then we got on the Amtrak and went down to New York City, and that was genuinely one of my most favorite trips ever. My sister and I, we loved having these little sister trips, and for her birthday's in July, I told her that I would get her tickets to any show, whether it's a concert or a musical or whatever there is. I'd get her tickets to any show, and if it was like somewhere else, if it was like New York or London or something, like we could obviously make a trip out of it, but I'd only be able to cover the cost of the show. Um, and she really wanted to see The Outsiders before Brody Grant left. Brody Grant originated the role of Ponyboy, and so we started looking at tickets, and I was like, dang, like yes, these are expensive, but also like I don't know, like prices to New York and the stay, like it was looking all a little too good to be true. And she already had the time off in August, and so we decided, you know what, like let's just do this. And so with 3 weeks to plan a whole trip, we did it and we went, and it was the time of my life. Oh my word. We went to 3 Broadway shows. We went to The Outsiders, and then we saw The Great Gatsby, and then we saw Hell's Kitchen with Mr. George Washington. Christopher Jackson, and Great Gatsby with Ryan McCartan. And oh my gosh, I am just so floored. Like I am so fortunate, and I just feel like this really goes along with, season's greetings because I just want to go back so bad. And I really, really want to go back in December. Um, not this, I mean, it would be so lovely to go back this December, but I do not have that kind of money. And likely will not have that kind of money next year either. So 2027, that's the plan. But yeah, it was such a fun weekend. So I flew to Boston Friday, got there Friday night, and then woke up, took the Amtrak Saturday, got there midday, and we just kind of hung out. And then we got ready for the Outsiders show that evening on Saturday, and it was so much fun. It was incredible. No notes. Actually, the only note would be seeing if we saw Jason Schwartz as Soda Pop, but he wasn't there that night, and it's okay. Victor was very good. I love that show. I'm so glad that The Outsiders was my first Broadway show. Oh, my life is forever changed. And yeah, so we did that Saturday night. Then we went back to the hotel. Oh, we stage doored, obviously. And that was a lot of fun. Got to see my sister in that kind of element. And she's a theater kid, like through and through. Like she didn't do theater and stuff, but she loves musicals. She loves theater. She like this was her outing herself as a theater kid to the masses. And so it was just incredible seeing her in that, just kind of in her own world. And I love theater too, but I'm not as big into it as my brother and sister have been. But now, oh, I have been awakened once again. Don't you worry. Literally, my Spotify rap came out, and my top 4 albums are theater musical. I'm obsessed, and I would not have it any other way. And so that was so much fun to do and to be with her. And yeah. Oh, walking in, like getting to into the line for the Outsiders to get in, we saw Derek Huff. He was just walking on the street eating a protein bar or something. I was like, oh my gosh. I wasn't even thinking about celebrities. I was just like, Broadway, enough celebrities, like so cool. But then he's walking in, he saw Buena Vista Social Club that night. Super fun, super cool. Yeah, so then we went back to the hotel and just kind of spent the night. Well, the and then the next day we explored a little bit in the morning, and so that was Sunday. There were like not as many shows on Sunday, but still more than there were on Monday, which I'll get to. But yeah, so we ended up going to Great Gatsby matinee. That one was so much fun. Like we got seats in the orchestra and section, whatever it is called. Yeah. Anyways, we got really good seats for a pretty good price, and that one was so much fun. Then we left and we're like, should we stage door? I don't know. Like, it's whatever. And then the guy at the stage door is like, are you stage dooring? We're like, yeah, sure. Why not? Might as well. And so we're the first ones there, and we're waiting. And then more people come, and we're like, dang, like that's kind of fun. Like we're the first ones. We're right on rail. And so people come out, and okay, also I have zero idea about Great Gatsby. I never read it in high school. I've never seen the movie. I've never like listened to the music. I mean, before we went to New York, I started listening to like all these musicals, so then I'd have some idea. Something I learned, I know nothing about a musical just from the music. I can listen to it and I still have no idea. And so watching this, I was like, oh my gosh, my life was changed. I had no idea that it was a tragedy. I cried. I was so sad. I was like, no. Oh, but yeah, it was so good. And so stage door and all these people come out. And then I'm telling my sister, I'm like, Liv, like this is so much fun, but also we're probably the worst people to like have these actors like come out and see us first. Like we are so underwhelming as stage doorers. Like I felt so bad, and I wanted to be so excited, and I was, but I was just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And so yeah, but it was incredible. And then Ryan McCartan came out. I was shocked. Not gonna lie. I was shocked that he came out, and then got a quick little picture with him. He's so beautiful. He looks so tired, poor guy. But time of my life. And so we did that. We walked around a lot. We walked around so much. And then, what else did we do that day? Man, I can't remember. Sunday, so long ago, but we explored and we got some good food. Yeah, it was just really, really cool. It was so oh no, Sunday. Sunday was the really, really, really crowded day. And like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. And I was just absolutely floored because, like, we see how busy it is in like media, right? Like New York City, Times Square, like it looks so busy, so crowded 100% of the time. But when we got there on Saturday, like we checked into the hotel and then we just went out and like went to Times Square, explored a little bit, went to Old Navy, went to the Gap and those things. And it was not nearly as busy as I was thinking it was going to be. And so I think having that first experience and being like, oh, this actually really isn't too bad. And then going into Sunday where they're having like a Dominican festival. I kid you not, like all the Dominicans in the world were there or something. It was insane. And like, I was like, no, this sucks. Like, my trip is ruined. And I was just like not in a good mood like that day after Gatsby. And oh my gosh, I feel so bad for my sister because she was annoyed with me and I was annoyed with her and I was annoyed with all the people. I was like, no. But then Monday, it was not as crowded. And I was like, okay, I feel so much better. I'm like, I love New York again. And so we spent that day just walking around. We went to New York Public Library. That one was so much fun. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, so, so stunning. We took pictures, of course. We went to the store and we got some little gifties and which some of them I have yet to give out, really awkward. But oh, it was so good. And then we walked down to Flatiron District and went to Harry Potter World. That one was fun. My sister was excited about it. She's like really big into Harry Potter. I know very little. So I was like, my world was not rocked. But we got the butterbeer. $26 later because one butterbeer cost $13. I was like, okay, I get that it's New York, but this is actually insane for probably like 12 ounces of liquid. But we got the souvenir cups because you can't get it without a souvenir cup, which is probably half for the cost at least. But honestly, they're like the perfect ice cream cups because the handle, like, it's so big that like your hand doesn't touch the cup, and so the ice cream stays cold for longer. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then we went back to the hotel after Harry Potter, and then we got ready for Hell's Kitchen, and that one was a lot better than I expected it to be. I am not a huge Alicia Keys fan. Like, I don't know much about her. I don't listen to her music, but I knew a lot more songs than I thought I did. And then watching the story and like watching Christopher Jackson, I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. And just seeing these truthfully, like seeing some of these Broadway legends, I was like, oh my gosh, I was in awe. Did I know who half them were? No. Did I know Christopher Jackson? Yes, that's it. Um, since then I've learned and I'm floored. I'm so amazed and I every single show left me so amazed and I'm like, wow, these people are so talented and I am just thinking about all the people who are so so incredibly talented that haven't made it just because there is such a huge pool of talent, you know? Or these people who have followings and are getting in because of that and blah, 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 all the things. I'm just like, wow, I'm just left, just thinking about it leaves me in so much awe. Yeah. So that was really cool. And then we stage doored for that one too, obviously. Well, we were like, do you want to? Do you not want to? I don't know. And we're like, maybe, maybe. And then we did. We're like, you know what? Might as well. Like, we've literally never been to New York before. Who knows when we're actually going to be able to come back? So we're like, yes, let's do it. And thank God, like, most of like the main cast came out, if not all of them. And so that was amazing. Got a quick picture with Christopher Jackson, and uh, that one was so. That one was a lot of fun, and like the people who were stage dooring, they were also like the crowd, they were pretty good. They were nice. It wasn't too this one was probably the most chaotic. This one and Outsiders were really chaos. Everyone wanted a picture with Christopher Jackson, so he took the longest, and poor guy, he looks so tired too. And he's like, I'm just here. But it was awesome, and I'm so grateful that all the actors who came out, I'm so grateful that they did do that and that they want to help make those memories with fans and stuff. And for the actors who didn't come out, like I totally get it. Like that'd be so exhausting doing for however many performances, right? Like they do 8 performances a week and so then they're taking breaks and all the things. But yeah, so it was overall such a good trip. And then Monday, we went home. We took an Uber, and oh my gosh, that thing was so expensive. I am like, you know what? Maybe I'll just fly into Boston, take the train to New York, and then train somewhere else and then fly out. You know, like I need to figure something out because ain't no way I'm taking another Uber to a New York airport. That is insanity. So if anyone has New York connections, let me know. Like car connections, that would be great. Pick me up from the airport. Love you. Um, but yeah, no, it was so good. And I needed to talk about it, and I still have my playbills tucked away somewhere because I cannot let them get ruined. And oh, like my Outsiders one, we were front row. We were there, and so we got lots of rubble on us. And so my Outsiders playbill, I have rubble in there, just to for memories. And then my sister got blood on, fake blood on. My dad was, oh, when we're like, yeah, Liv got blood on. He's like, go to the emergency room. Like that's gross. Get tested. Blah. I was like, no, fake blood. And he goes, was someone fake blood on you? We're like, oh my gosh, it was part of the show. And so it was a whole thing. Um, Beside the point. But yeah, it was so good, so fun. I want to go back so bad. So I made my comment on our Podmas talk, and I said like I need to talk about New York City and blah blah blah, all these things. Like I want to go to New York City for like my birthday or Christmas eventually in life, and like with friends would be so much fun. And then Sam commented back, she goes, OMG, I also want to do NYC trip around Christmas time sometime, like need to see Rockettes. LOL, love this idea. I'm like, oh my gosh, our 2027 trip, start saving now. So guys, if you're in, let's go to New York City Christmas time, 2027. We'll keep you updated with how that trip plan goes, but if you guys go without us, it will be okay. Yeah. So, actually in our episode coming out on Saturday, I kind of talk about some of these things. Just about like fun little winter things like Christmas parades, Christmas lights, other trips. Like I went down to Arizona a few weeks ago for one of my childhood friends' weddings, and I just love a holiday trip. When I was 10, 2010 was a really rough year for my family, and so my mom, she was like, "We need something fun." And actually, my friend who just got married, um, we went with their family to Walt Disney World in 2010, and we went over Thanksgiving, and by then there were Christmas decorations up around the parks, and it was the time of my life. I loved it. I want to go back. I just love the holiday season. I love it so much, and I feel like it is truly the best time of year. It is my favorite time of year always. No matter what's going on, I know I will be having a good time. And yeah, I just love the festivities. I love all the things. Christmas lights are so fun to look at. They're so sweet. And even if I'm having a bad day and I go see them, like driving home, I'm like, I don't want to, blah, blah, whatever. Like, it's raining. I hate this, blah, blah. I see Christmas lights, I'm like, oh, I'm cured. And then Christmas parades, like, they're fun too. I do kind of want to make a day out of it. I would think it'd be fun to, like, get some friends and get down somewhere early so then we can get good spots and just spend time together and just do fun little winter things, right? And it's like making memories and having these times with friends that like we're not going to have forever. And so just making the most of the things we have right now because right now is only right now. Yeah, so spending time with friends and just being able to do things together and just greet the season and greet each other and just have fun. All that jazz. I love it. I love it so much. And I want to go back to New York so bad. So if you want to, I don't know, like donate to the Issa Foundation or like fund Issa's trip, let me know. No, I'm so kidding. I don't know what I would do if someone actually did that. Oh, stress. Um, but I think it'd be so cool, like going and seeing the Rockettes, like seeing the New York City Christmas tree, ice skating, hot cocoa, literally everything they do in Elf, I want to do. Okay, not the gum and not the hopping on, but like all the fun stuff, that stuff. And I want to go to Macy's. I didn't go to Macy's, but I think that would be more fun in the Christmas season than it is in like August. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know that this was obviously more than what would fit on a postcard, but that truly was just like a small little snippet of our New York City weekend. And I could not be more grateful that everything worked out the way it did. Um, it was just absolute time of my life. And I'm so, so stoked for whenever the opportunity I get to go back will be. So I'll be ending with a fun little holiday song of the day. Ah, I love holiday songs. Um, oh, okay. So my holiday song is "It's Not Christmas Without You" by the Victorious Cast. Ah, I love it. It's so much fun. And it is really just part of my Christmas season every single year, and I don't see that ever stopping. So, yeah, we are so, so glad you're here. Wait, what did Sam say? It was, oh, it's going to be so fun. We're so glad you're here, and we can't wait to spread Christmas cheer. So, if you want more of us, you can follow us on Instagram at likewise_pod. And I think there's TikTok still. Yeah, at likewise.pod. So then you know exactly when an episode's coming out, and you can kind of see what we're up to, get some BTS, some behind the scenes of Podmas, and just anything likewise. Yes, so good, so fun. I'm really excited for everything that's to come. So, for all of you listening, I hope you have a holly jolly rest of your day. Bye.